People normally fall in love, then they start dating, and then they get married, and later on, it seems that things start to go in the wrong direction. Well, it's normal to fight in relationships and marriage, but getting divorced is something serious. It is the most common misconception that is believed that women have to go through a lot after divorce. Is it a better life after divorce? Still, life can and often does get better after divorce. According to research, women are often a lot happier after divorce than men. Some find a new passion or reconnect with an old one. Actually, it has been estimated that men find it difficult to lead a life after they are divorced. After a recent study, it has been found that the husbands find it harder to cope up after divorce, and they are the ones to lose happiness and health after they are divorced than the wife. According to Mediate.com, men tend to hold onto a marriage longer and harder than their female counterparts. They tend to look at divorce more negatively than women at first, even though men tend to remarry faster than women. Men must also face more emotional adjustment challenges than women, primarily because of the loss of intimacy, loss of social connections, or reduced finances. Men also typically get the short end of the stick when it comes to custody and visitation, and in these cases, men must also cope with losing time with their children. So how can they cope up with their new life? How can they find the path so that they can lead a happy normal life after? Welcome to Beyonce. In this video, we'll be learning about some ways men may adopt to move forward after divorce. But before that, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future uploads. Now let's have a look at how men should lead their life after they get divorced. To some people, divorce can be a release, but to some, it can be a devastating blow. Men have been found out to be much wealthier after divorce, but also they found to be suffering from depressions and suicidal tendencies. It is proven that they have higher tendencies of alcoholism, weight gain, and mental health issues. Divorce generally comes with a surprise. You don't actually plan for it to happen. The best thing that you can do after is to find a way for happiness for both you and your ex. The most important thing that you must do is to keep your chin up and move forward with your new life. Now, what should you do after you get divorced? Here are some insights men must adopt to move forward. Number 1. Keep your head up and keep moving forward. One of the most important things that you should do at first is to be strong and keep moving forward. Do not let the depression drag you down. Get involved with works and maintain your relationships with your children. Getting divorced can be worse. The ending of a partnership is hard to handle at first, but eventually, you will learn to do that. It doesn't matter what others' opinion about your relationship is. Just keep moving forward and be polite with your ex and respect her decisions. Take it slow at first. Number 2. Get involved with the things you love the most. It is very much important to keep yourself busy. The depression could be hard and you may feel lonely after, but don't let any of this demotivate you. Stick to your passion, may it be riding bikes or whatever you prefer. Just keep yourselves busy in your leisure time. Make time for your family and talk to them. Chill out with your friends now and then to refresh your mind. Number 3. Starting from the beginning. Getting divorced is the start of a new beginning in your life. At first, you might find it a bit difficult as there will be an increase in your chores and your income responsibility, but eventually, you'll get used to it. If you have children, then it would be a perfect example for them on how to tackle some difficult situations in their life in the future. Number 4. Get over loneliness. This is quite natural to feel lonely after you have spent so much time with your partner together. It is okay to feel the pain, but it is important to unburden the weight you are carrying in your heart. Share your thoughts with your friends and family. Share it with them who you care about and unburden yourself. It is okay to take some time for yourself, but sharing it with someone will make you happy. Trust me. Number 5. Take some time before you find someone else. It really depends and varies from people to people on how they will tackle after divorce. Some would get instantly out there dating and new relationships, but it may be difficult for others. Heartbreaks are tough and you need some time for healing, so take some time before you go back out there and take everything slowly. Your life is not built in a day, and you cannot rebuild it in a day either. Number 6. If you have children, make sure to spend time with them. Apparently, parents are not the only sufferers of a divorce. It has been estimated that the children also have a huge impact on them after their parents get separated. Even if they are living with their mom, plan some time to do some fun activities and make memories with them. This will in turn help you and also your kids to move on with your life. Also, remember to sort things out with your ex as parents so there would be no impact over your children. Be on your best behavior with your children and don't talk about anything negative to them about their mom. Number 7. Consider therapy as a viable option. A lot of emotions should be running through your mind. You may find it difficult to move on with your new life, with jobs and all. Your mind's health is as important to your physical health. Seeing a specialist in divorce therapy would be a great way to help you cope up with everything after. The advice that you will get from them will be way beyond the insights of your friends and family. Divorce is messy and painful and expensive, and not to be glorified nor entered into lightly. But it can be the beginning of a more tranquil, authentic, happier, and better life. And that's worth telling people. Psychologists suggest that it takes an average of 1 year for every 5 to 7 years of marriage to get over a divorce. It stands to reason that the longer you are married, the longer it will take to move on from divorce. Going through the emotional, physical, and financial issues brought on by the end of marriage is incredibly hard. If you have children, learning to co-parent in separate homes is challenging. Plus, you need to provide them with love, attention, and understanding they need to deal with their own griefs while you yourself are grieving. But this is my message to you folks. Divorce is not just the end of something, but it is rather the beginning of something new. If you enjoyed this video, give us the big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you'll always get notified whenever we upload great tips like this one. And remember, sharing is just one click away.